Thorgal, Aniel. Him again? The great sword nose has been shamelessly taunting us for days now. By Thor, he also scared us cool of flying fish. Now's our chance. Food at last. Thorgal, I've been watching for that blasted fish for days. You're straining your eyes for nothing. It's too far. It can be done. Can be done, Help me haul it aboard before the blood attracts sharks, Petrov. How's Aniel? Still unconscious, I'm afraid. If not for your constant care, he'd have left us long ago, Thorgal. Still feeling melancholy, think of your wife again, waiting for you in Northland, of your daughter and other son. The gods alone know where they are now. There, look, I'm not dreaming, am I? Sure. Lala is right. Land, trees. Raise the sail. We have to get to that shore to restore food and water. Curse it, Joe, God of the winds, is against us. He's pushing us away from the land. We must lower the sail then. Petrov, come on, take the tiller. I'll hand it the sail. That landscape, like a sunken forest, and brings back an old memory. By the poisonous scales of the serpent needle, the wind's pushing us towards the reefs. We have to head towards those mangrove trees. Mangroves will break the strength of the waves. The main problem is getting close enough. Petrov, keep your bow handy and your eyes sharp. If that forest is the one I think it is, we could be running into some unpleasant surprises. Fine reflexes, Thorgal. We'll have fresh meat for the days. That was strange for a moment. I thought that the bird had... No, it can't be. What did you think? I thought... No, nothing. Quickly, let's bring that oversized chicken abroad before it sinks. Zim? What? So, this is the cost of the kingdom of Tsar. Step aside, Thorgal. I'm going to chop that nasty gnome in two. What in Midgard was that horrible thing? Centipede, very dangerous. We must get out of its hunting ground. Thorgal, you're back. It's been so long. What are you doing here in Alat Kadukar? The forest that breaks the waves? We were invited by the playful cat Njord. But what are you doing on that bit, Pacting? Oh, it's a long story, Prince Sarkai will tell you. Lower your bow, ugly bird. The clock beak is sacred to the Merm people. Sacred, sacred. I'm not a Merm now, am I? We must respect other people's customs, Petro. As the flesh of the clogbeak tastes like mud. We can walk the rest of the way to the prince. I can wait to take a nice hot perfumed bath in the palace of the Spring Sarkai. Bless my bird. I'm more interested in sleeping for 3 days in a soft bed after stuffing myself with fine, plentiful dishes. Is that your son? He looks like he's about to leave the land of the eternal side. That's precisely why I'm here to prevent. Sim, how it is that you speak our language so well now? I'm in the service of Prince Sarkar. He taught me your tongue, and while I was in his service, that was before those accursed Jenas come true. Who are the Jenas? The Jenas. By the hair of the lucky goatee, you should have aimed for the raiders at the mouths. I'll kill when I have no choice, Petrov. You know that? Your big friend is right, you should have killed them. They'll be back with reinforcements. Thorgal. My friend Thorgal? Is that really you? 1,000 welcomes to you and your friends. My Merm, sentries had warned me. Tim was returning with strangers. Follow me to my new summer palace. You're all invited to a great feast. Puppet fish and swamp crab. The only game in the area. Well, the only edible game, anyway. happy to see you still proudly leading your people. Unfortunately, he doesn't understand the Zim is the only mare to whom I was able to teach our language. Some 10 moons ago, the inn has a horde of ferocious female warriors riding the Dinorni birds launched a surprise invasion of Tsar. They cut our small army to pieces. Now it's Servan, the leader, who sits in my beautiful Atom Palace. A box on this, so much for fine eating there. For the spice scented bad too. Is your brother Prince Tsarkai dead? Even worse. My cowardly brother ran away when the fighting started. May his name be cursed forever. After a desperate battle, I led a few survivors to the almost impenetrable swamp of the Mer, but those shedevers surrounded the marshlands and wait, who are those men? Why are they in chains? The Jinhas. The Jinhas are using their favorite trick. By our the lucky sorceries. That's despicable. They gather a group of male prisoners, drag them, and now push them ahead of their own troops when they attack. No. They shoot at those puss wretches. Direct your arrows at those ridiculous eagle-headed chickens. Thorgal's right. Translate for them, Zin. Should we pursue on a moonless night? Too dangerous and what is it, Thorgal? You're white as shit. I thought I recognized an old friend. Thorgal, come and celebrate this great victory with us. Victory? One more great victory like this one and we'll have fit inside the smart charmed skyship. Leaving those lands will be easy then. What are those baskets for? Those women are weaving Babaemas texts, which roughly translate as oblivion baskets, to perform the morning ritual. When a brave man dies in combat, his body isn't thrown into the swamp, as it's customary for the merms. regular dead. Tradition calls for the dead hero to be placed in one of those oblivion baskets, which is tied to the legs of a really old cloak beak that will take him to the sky, where he'll vanish high, very high, as if swallowed by the clouds. Thorgal, you must come. Aniel is in trouble. The fever has worsened. Care isn't enough anymore. Thorgal, I beg you to do something. By all the gods, Petrov, I may have an idea. Follow me. My friend, your plan is extremely risky. Those Janas are formidable archers, and on a moonless night, the accuracy of even the best archers is hardly better than a few yards. With the worm helping us, it's worth a try. By the gods of Odinpur, this is madness, Thorgal. It might be a desperate idea, Petrov, but we don't have any time left to look for a more reasonable one. Thorgal is right, we have a say in this country. Madness is the last sensible choice left to a brave and free man when reason urges him to give up. Anything to report, or Nola? Nothing, except that our maid jug is empty. Pah, who cares? It's better for you then. That's Servan's mask. Listen to me, all of you. Your leader is in my power. If you try anything to free her, I cut the rope. I order you to release all your slaves immediately, or I cut the rope. As soon as the slaves are safe, I will release your chieftain. You have my word. Get to the swamp as quickly as possible. Prince Thorgal is waiting for you. Over here, hurry up. This way. Don't run. You're safe now. Sim, you and the other merms, take them to the old temple. Go around the warrior woman's outpost. Was Thorgal right when he thought he'd seen? Derek, is that you? Layla. Oh, thanks to such unexpected reinforcements, we'll be able to hold against Jaina's. Frithia, you can light the bonfire and throw the red pigment on it too. What is it, Saloma? Why such a bitter expression? I'm afraid Thorgal kept something from us. Aniel is gone. Why would Thorgal take him? Yes, that's the prince's signal. The runaways are safe. Help me. How that woman back up, Petrov. Thor strike me. Why let her leave? Without the top Leonidas, the stupid shrubs will be disorganized as a flock of headless chicken. No, Petrov, you heard me. I give my word. We should at least take her with us as a hostage, and I told you I gave my word, Petrov. Let's go. Back to the temple in the marshes? No. With those reinforcements, Thorgal can face the Ginas. Now I must save Aniel. We're heading for the snow-capped mountain. Armenos, the wise hermit of the mountains, was able to eradicate the terrible blue plague. His medicinal knowledge is immense. He alone can save my son. You may be right, Thorgal. There, Armenos' home. I recognize it. By order, it's high time. This vicar walk has destroyed my backside. Thorgal, what a joy this is. To what do I owe? Nicest can wait. I'm placing my son's life in your hands. Aniel is parasited by two evil entities. We must eradicate them quickly before they succeed in permanently smothering this child's real personality. Is there a cure? Drosera capensis. It's a mycotoxin extracted from the pathogenic spores of is an extremely strong purgative agent of fungi Petronium aquinianum, a carnivorous plant that grows in the northern part of the land of Tsar. Who cares about its name? Can this plant rid Aniel of what ails him? I have high hopes that a potion brewed from the spores of that plant can expel the two parasitic entities devouring him. Watch out, Toad. Those carnivorous plants are extremely dangerous. I must go and prepare my protective equipment for this expedition. Well, if I don't, Maya, my assistant, will take care of Aniel. He's asleep at last. Ah, Chavolka, how could I neglect you for so long? The May plants are found on the periphery in concentric circles. In the center are the female plants. Underneath the leaves are the spore capsules we'll have to collect. Well, we must be infinitely careful in manipulating the leaves, for if they sense contact, they release a cloud of toxic spores. Fortunately, I broke what we need. This costume of my invention is completely impervious to poisonous miasma, epidemics, gases, and noxious fumes. Why the ridiculous mask? Ridiculous? The beak contains a tincture of species and medicinal plants that will filter the air I breathe. But there is one small problem. I knew there would be a but. In order to reach the female plants, we must cross the first circle of male carnivorous plants. The merest touch is enough to trigger the attack. The snatching limbs uncoil the wrap around the victim, tightening until it chokes. So, they're just plant limbs. Don't be fooled by the fragile aspects. The stalks are dreadfully strong. Don't get anywhere near them, no matter what happens to me. This is taking too long. That stupid costume is too heavy and hindering him. Ah, no. Quick, Thorgal, no. Oh, stinking giant puppies. The Amazons. The hollering of the damp old crows attracted them. We need to leave now. I got a better idea. You take care of the Armanos. I need those blasted spores at any cost to save Aniel. Where are you going? I need your sword, Petrov. Thorgal, you forgot to put on the costume that protects you from the spores. I don't need it. I don't know enough diving that I can hold my breath. Oh, hurry, Thorgal. Let's return to the flying ball. Molded as they are, they'll beat us to it. Unless... Take the spore back and give me my bow and arrows. Run to the boat with Armanos. I drove them away. No, tell me he's not going to. We bought ourselves some time, however long it takes. Those warriors to free their friends, if they manage it. Let's go back to my laboratory then. Those sacks which are quickly one cat and their spores lose their properties. I must brew the potion immediately. just in time. I managed to extract a small amount of the spore's active element. The potion will be ready after a little more decanting. Do you have enough to cure my son? I hope so, Thorgal. I hope so. That said, there's another problem. Speak, tell me the truth. Your son Aniel isn't alone. His mind has been invaded by two harmful foreign entities. A teenage entity filled with bile, anger and hatred, and a second, far older and downright evil entity. It's primarily that second one, the most terrifying, that must be rooted out swiftly too, before it succeeds in destroying your son, Aniel's poor and innocent soul. Unfortunately, I have no way of selecting which two entities to destroy while preserving your son's true, positive personality. All I can offer is to split the potion into 2 doses and to administer them one by one, praying that we'll get rid of the two malevolent entities first. Wait, what if you get it wrong and eliminate the real Aniel? There's a risk. But do you really have a choice, Thorgal? If you do nothing, your child's true personality will vanish. No choice indeed. Give him your blasted poison. As soon as your son is awake again, I'm ready. Aniel, are you certain you want to take the risk? I want to drink that thing right now. I did it. I flushed one of those devil's entities out of him. They are the gods, Aniel. What's happening to him? Aniel, what's happening to him is shrinking. By Loki's bag of tricks. What's happening to me? I believe I know this child has returned to the age he was before the sorcery, a sort of defense from his mind against a spiritual aggression that I don't care about why he's getting younger. What matters is how to stop it. He stopped, convulsing on his own. It looks like his fever has broken. He's sleeping peacefully. And that's an excellent sign. Now, let's rid him of the second entity. No. It's too heavy as a responsibility. I can make the decision alone. Well, it's true that, freed from one of his parasitic entities, Aniel is doing better already. You've only earned a reprieve. You must hurry. To reach a decision, Thorgal, you must. Give me the potion. I have to ask Archia. As you wish. May you never have cause to regret it, Thorgal. We're not far now. I can see the top of the temple over there. We're going to fly over the Gina's forward positions. Huh. We're going too far for them, we're safe. Oh, curse it. We're crashing the swamps. The mood will cushion or fall. Aniel, where's Aniel? Here it's alright. He's just been knocked out by Odin, the potion. Praise the goddess freak. The potion is intact. Let's move. Thorgal. Oh, the temple isn't far. The Ginas. Thorgal, my friend, you come back just in time to die with us. The news is disastrous, Thorgal. We just repaired 2 attacks. The temple has become impossible to hold. We lost too many men, I'm afraid. The next attack will be the last. But what about the new recruits? Are these freed slaves? Dinas, it's another attack. Alas, they spent too long full of drugs and are poor fighters indeed. We can only count on the merms, my few remaining guards and ourselves. What's going on? Stay calm, Aniel. Everything's alright. The Shaitas might hear across Jin. Saloma, no. Aniel, forgive me. This time it's the end, my friends. I'm glad to have known you, Thorgal. Proud to have been your friend. I lived such adventures with our waking fights until his last breath, Petrov. He keeps his word for chatting during the Odin's long feast in Valhalla. Thorgal, I haven't forgotten that you spared me. Surrender and I will spend your life. You'll be my personal slave. Surrender and you'll live. Hakal. Hakal? What that means? It's a specialty of Icelandic Vikings. Rotten shark meat cured for 6 months, and its own urine. Atrocious. You refuse? So be it, Jonas. Show no mercy. Look, those are warships from the Tsar. The Jinas are running. Thorgal, brother, your life, prized be all gods. Thorgal? But I told you run away. Run? How could you even think that? During the assault on the palace, one of those furies chopped off my right arm. I couldn't fight anymore. I crawled for days through the swamps until I came upon a Tsarena fisherman who took me to our father's palace. There I gathered this fleet, and here am I. Brother, how could I have doubted you? What happened? How's Aniel? He's been in shock since Saloma was killed. Thorgal. Team, there's nothing we can do. Thorgal. I love. The Jinas wait your orders. We're leaving the kingdom back to realm beyond the marshes is eagerly expecting us, even if it doesn't know it yet. We'll meet again, Thorgal. Perhaps then you will remember me. Are you certain you won't come to the past to celebrate our victory? It's kind of you, but my soul is ill and I must hurry back to the Vikings' land. In that case, will you let me lend you one of my warship? It's the least we can do to thank you for all your help. I'm grateful, accept, and thank you, Thorgal. Much later in the village of the Vikings of the North. Archer, Archer! Archer, come quickly. A huge warship just tied up at the dock. I don't have time. I have to cook dinner and you'll never guess who's on board. He's back. No. It can't be. Don't tell me that. Yes, it's him. Thorgal. Thorgal, after all this time, by the claws of Rick's winged cats, he's about to get an earful. Thorgal. Archer, my love. Let's leave them to it. Aniel. My dear little brother, I'm so happy. I have a million tales to tell you. I've heard dragons and... Aniel? You're back? How wonderful. Huh. You haven't grown at all. You should be. Hands off. Spare me this charade. Let's do away with the pretense that we're one big happy family. So much violence in him. I don't even recognize him anymore. What happened? And why is he still so small? But talking like an adult. Let's go home. I think it's time I tell you what transpired. There you now know the dilemma we're facing. Should we attempt to expel the evil entity inside Aniel at the risk of destroying his real personality? I don't know. I'm not sure that's the best solution after all. Aniel wasn't afforded a normal childhood. This might be a chance to show him how much we love him and make him forget all the horrors he had endured. Normal? Do you think Yolan and Wolfcup childhoods were normal then? Well, Yolan and Wolfcup had an eventful childhood, yes, but with their parents, Aniel, however, suffered through his cruel, so far from us, alone and abandoned by both mother and father. I agree with Archer. After all, Aniel is cold. Aren't you forgetting there's still an evil entity inside him? We cannot wait. The potion brave but Armenos, the wise, will eventually lose its power. We must make the decision quickly. Enough of this fuss and butter. I'm the only one with a say here. The decision is mine and mine alone to make. I decide to drink the potion. We'll vote. I don't want to know who voted for what either. If you want to risk giving Aniel the potion, put in a dark stone. And if you disagree, I would rather leave him in his current state, put in the light stone. How touching, such a loving family, united by such poor feelings. I could almost cry. Take both a black and white stone. Good. Wolfcup, your turn. Enough with the singing and tears. Tally the cursed stones already. Prize freak. All three of us choose the same. No, I didn't. Neither did I. I have a right to voice my opinion too. Aniel is my son. Chris? Our son, remember? Give me that potion. No. Don't get in my way, Shagan. Shagan's dead and you know it. Is that what you think? Aniel, he's got the potion. Aniel, no. where it burns, it's horrible. Aniel, are you? Wow, whether you like it or not, from now I am Aniel, Chris's son. Aniel for now. Can't forget that you are my son as well, Aniel Thorgal's son. Lies. Never uttered that name again. How dare you claim the title of my father? Yes, I have a mother, but I do not have never had a father. The one who begot me was Shaka and merciless. He died without ever knowing he had a son, without ever loving him. My son, rid of his soppy side at last. Commander, there's nothing left for us here. May our paths never cross again, Thorgal. I may still look like a child, but my wrath is that of a man. Odin, tear my heart out. Such a long quest to save my son. All that's for nothing. For his evil-sighted triumph in the end. Why did I even bring back that stupid potion? That's not true at all. What? What do you mean, Wolfcap? It was the real Aniel who survived. All Aniel talked about was his pain at having been abandoned and not being loved enough. Strange grievance for an evil entity. Don't you think? Aniel is full of pain. He's furious. His hatred is real, but it is the real Aniel. My dear little brother. Wolfcap is right. Aniel is a child who had to endure heinous things at such a tender age. We must forgive his anger, especially you, Thorgal. May you be alright, Archer. Get thee to the realm of Aegir, whoever you are. I always love you, Aniel, no matter what mischief the gods have in store for us. The gods and Chris. Oh, I have great plans for you, son. First, you and I are going to. We'll do what I've decided, dear mother, and nothing else matters. A few days later. But Fenrir, the giant wolf, had defeated the last of the dragons from the grandmother Kayla's bracelet and was getting close to the Temple of Tyr. That's when I understood that Dextral had to mean Tyr's right hand. But my wild side rebelled and, Lila, I need another handful of oakum and bring the tar pot closer, Derek. Oh, Arch is coming. Wait. That man with her, it looks like Yola. Thorgal Wolfcap had so much to tell you. I've got a ton of things to tell you as well. A ton. Yolan. Lila. Yolan, tell us what you... Oh, leave him be, you big off. We'll have all the evening to tell each other our stories, but first, I have something important to do. Yolan, Wolfcap, leave us alone for a moment, will you? Come along. What? What are you planning? Shh. Don't move now. Wait, what? I'm sick of looking at you, Toad. That horrible scruffy mess on your face.